Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin, and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Twin Flame Tarot reading. This is for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. This is for July of 2023. To start, I'm going to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help twin flames around the world understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. Okay, so we're going to start with a couple tarot cards for Divine Feminines first. We always start with the Divine Feminines when we do a Twin Flame collective reading. So Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, Divine Feminines, Spirit Guides. What do Divine Feminines need to know for July of 2023 to learn and to grow on their Twin Flame journey? 8 of Summer, 8 of Summer, 8 of Water is about walking away from something. 8 of Summer, 8 of Cups, 8 of Water. I say 8 of Water because in the other deck, the Angel Tarot deck, it's 8 of Water. In traditional tarot, it's 8 of Cups. It's a very emotional card. Look, it's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. You're walking away in July from something that is no longer serving your highest good. Walking away from something that you want to walk away from. This is usually a welcome change. It's usually a well-reflected change, like you've been thinking about this for quite some time. And now in July, you've made the decision, it's time to end this chapter in my life. Now, this is usually for your spiritual growth. It's for a higher purpose. It's for something better to come into your life. It's about walking away from, it could be a city, you're moving, a job, a relationship, a friendship, a group of friends even. But it's about voluntarily walking away from something that just, it isn't resonating with you anymore, Divine Feminine. And this is an election, meaning you elect to walk away. It's not that the universe is forcing you to do so, but you really feel like this would be better for my life if I do choose to walk away. Okay, so let's get a qualifier for this 8 of Summer for Divine Feminines for July of 2023. 7 of Swords, not what it seems. You know, I kind of feel like the universe is saying to you, even though it's a choice, even though we're not forcing you to make this change, it's probably 7 of Swords in your highest good to make that change. Sometimes we can stop ourselves from making a change, 8 of Summer, that we know we need to make because we're afraid. We're afraid. We're like, well, maybe this situation will change, so I don't have to walk away. Maybe this job that I'm currently at will change, and so I don't need to walk away. Or maybe this person will change, so I don't need to walk away. But the 7 of Swords is like someone who isn't being honest with you or a situation that isn't good for you. It's about going back to the past and repeating old patterns. So I really have a feeling that in July, Divine Feminine, if there's something that you know in your heart you need to leave, you need to walk away from, then do it. just do it. Rip off the Band-Aid and do it. The future might not be clear at this point. For example, if you have a whole group of friends who are still drinking, smoking, getting high, and you've gotten together with this group of friends every single weekend for the past 5 or 10 years, and now you're like, you know what, with my spiritual growth, this just doesn't resonate with the person that I am right now. And it's same old, like nothing is changing. We're just going and doing the exact same things every weekend. And you're like, I want something different. I want something more meaningful for my life. And if you decide to leave that friend group and leave the security of having someone to do something with every weekend, you might be lonely for a few weekends. You might be lonely until you establish a new friend group that's more resonant with your current state of being. But just know that it's okay to like have that transitional phase where you are uncertain, where things are not clear. It's okay, because eventually, if you are finding something or someone, depending on the situation, that is more aligned with who you are, it will be better. It will be a change for the good. It will be a change for the better. Let's go ahead and get a card for Divine Masculines for July of 2023. Divine Masculine Twin Flames. What are you learning this month in July of 2023, please? Four of Spring. I really like this. This is a Twin Flame card. This is a Twin Flame card. It's Four of Wands. It's a very strong Twin Flame card. It's about Divine Masculines wanting stability, wanting a stable home, perhaps even now wanting to get married or wanting a serious commitment with somebody. So this is a really, really good card. Four of Wands, Four of Spring usually means that they will get it, that they will get that which they desire. If the desire is there to have a happy, joyful life, to have a more stable foundation in their home, to have a more stable relationship, it does mean that Divine Masculine will get it, because usually it's a good omen when you get the Four of Spring, Four of Wands. But let's go ahead and just qualify this. Let's qualify this and see for DMs. What does this mean, please and thank you, for July of 2023? Nine of Swords, mental anguish. I feel like they are getting over this mental anguish. They're getting over the dark night of the soul for many of them. Many of them, they're getting over this. They're getting over the worry. They're getting over the anxiety. They're getting over the dark night of the soul. And they are moving toward Four of Spring, having a more stable, secure, happy foundation in their life. It could be that they are moving or buying a home. It could be that they are now furnishing their home, or they are making room to have a potential romantic partner come into their lives. It could be that they are creating the mental space now to be able to share their lives with somebody else. But I really believe that they are getting over the mental anguish. They're getting over it, that things are going to look better and better now for Divine Masculine. So now we're going to go to the Twin Flame couple to see how the Twin Flame couple is learning and growing for July of 2023. How is the Twin Flame couple learning and growing for July of 2023? What? We got the Lovers card. Coming together, union, reunion, healing this connection, healing. The Lovers card, gosh, it's been so long since we've gotten the Lovers card for the Twin Flame couple. It's been a really, really long time. So I do have a feeling that some of you, perhaps not all, but some of you will be coming into some sort of reunion with your twin flame this month in July of 2023. There might be conversations, there might be dates, there might be time spent together, but this means that the relationship is healing. The relationship is finally healing so that reunion is possible. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. So let's go ahead and get another tarot card, which is going to qualify the Lover's card for the twin flame couple. What is the qualifier, please? Winter solstice, finding the light within. Finding the light within. So one of the reasons why we got the Lover's card now is that finally, twin flames that were unawakened are finding the light within. Now, here is the thing. Because we got the winter solstice and we just celebrated the summer solstice, but if you're in the southern hemisphere of the world, you celebrated the winter solstice. So there you go. But I do feel that if you're living in the northern hemisphere, that the reunion might be well underway, but not completely solidified just yet. That the twin flame couple is in the midst of finding the light within, and the light within is growing and growing, and it is becoming more apparent, especially for the lesser of the awakened twins or twin flame, whichever, divine feminine or divine masculine. So it could take up to a year. It could take up to a year before this union or reunion rather is solidified. So it may start in July of 2023 with a conversation, with a phone call, with a text. But then as that light gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, it may take until the winter solstice, or it may take up to a year for that connection to re-solidify. So please don't lose heart if you have an initial connection, an initial reach out from your twin flame, and then you realize, oh, things are kind of slow to come together, okay? So if you do have that initial reaching out where your twin flame, who has perhaps not been in contact with you, reaches out, then just know that it might take up to a year for this to develop and grow into a full-blown reunion. So let's go ahead and get the romance energy for July of 2023. That's way too many cards. We're gonna try this again. Let's try this again. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please give us the romance energy for twin flames in this collective for July of 2023. Heart-to-heart conversations, having heart-to-heart conversations. So this might be happening, twin flame, where you and your divine feminine, where you and your divine masculine wind up having some heart-to-heart conversations in July. Let's get one more. Pay attention to the red flag. So yeah, when you are having these heart-to-heart conversations with your twin flame, just notice the red flags. Notice where your twin flame hasn't perhaps grown yet, or hasn't changed in a positive way yet, or hasn't let go of their old habits yet. So just notice that. Don't go into this blindly, like with blinders on, thinking like, now that my divine masculine, for example, has reached out to me, that everything has changed. The whole dynamic has changed. Everything has changed. Chances are, if this is the first reconnection after some time, that some things may have changed, but perhaps not everything yet has changed. So let's get some qualifiers from the Twin Flame Oracle deck. We've got lonely. Yeah, so I have a feeling too that your divine counterpart has been lonely, and that's why they might reach out for these heart-to-heart conversations. And again, if you are the one who has been lonely, then try not to dismiss any red flags that you might be seeing when you have those conversations with your person. Let's see, what else? Crossroads. So I do feel that this conversation, these conversations, whatever it is that you happen to have with your twin flame this month in July, that there might be a crossroads conversation, a conversation about, I need to choose A or B. I need to do this or that to choose my life path forward. Now we know for certain that divine feminines are at some sort of crossroads this month, because the walking away from something that is no longer serving your highest good at this moment, that's a crossroads, right? For the twin flame, perhaps that comes back in, maybe that conversation is about, I want to make life changes. I'm not really sure how to make these life changes, but they're conversing with you about making those life changes. So let's just get twin flame couple energy, please, for romance energy. Serendipity, chance meeting. So the heart-to-heart conversations could be a result of a chance meeting where you run into your twin flame at Target, at Starbucks, at the grocery store. So it could just be that you happen to run into your DM wherever you happen to be, and that ignites these heart-to-heart conversations. Missed opportunity, yeah. So for some of you, it's going to be serendipity where you just run into your twin flame. For others of you, it's going to be that your twin flame, likely the one who has created the silence between you. Again, for some other of you, it's going to be that the DM in particular, it might be DF, but will create the opportunity so that you can talk. Because the DM that has felt that they have missed the opportunity with you in the past will now, in July of 2023, get to create that opportunity so that you guys can talk, you can reconnect, you can text, you can have a phone call or even meet in person to talk about the life transitions that you are both currently going through. So let's go ahead and get some messages from DM to DF, please and thank you. So divine masculine twin flame, what do you need to say to your divine feminine in July of 2023? The way we left things haunts me. I'm trying to push it away. The way we left things haunts me. I'm trying to push it away. Well, that's the missed opportunity, right? That's the missed opportunity that they are trying to recreate so that they can have a conversation with you, so they can talk to you about things that they missed. They missed that conversation with you. So DM, what do you need to say to your DF, please and thank you? It's not over between us. I'm thinking about how to have a new beginning with you. Yeah, so they are definitely, all of the cards here are definitely signaling a new beginning, a way to have a fresh start, a way to have a conversation, a way to communicate their ideas, thoughts, feelings. So there is definitely this energy of recreating the opportunity to have the conversation between DM and DF and talk about things. Look, we didn't get the Lovers card for July of 2023 for nothing, right? We did not get this card for nothing. Now, another thing that is happening in July, starting in July of 2023, is that Venus is stationing and going retrograde. Venus, the planet of love, connection, romance, a very feminine energy, right? But beauty, opportunity. And here's the thing, it's stationing and going retrograde in Leo. Leo is like being out there in the public eye, right? So perhaps Venus going retrograde in Leo is that golden opportunity for DMs to have the conversation with you, to have the courage, the strength to have those conversations. So DM, what else do you need to say to DF, please? Do you feel the same as you once did, or have I missed my chance? Do you feel the same as you once did, or have I missed my chance? So look at that. I mean, we've got that missed opportunity card, right? We've got the mental anguish from DM. But we have the Four of Spring, the Four of Wands, about coming together, reunion. So I really feel that DM is working through these things in their minds of, I need to be able to talk to my divine feminine. I need to be able to reach out to my divine feminine. I need to have these heart-to-heart conversations. Even if I'm not 100%, I know I'm at a crossroads. I know we are at a crossroads, and it's time to have these conversations. So all of these messages, like, it's not over. What I didn't do haunts me. And did I miss the chance with you? It's really all of these questions because of the winter solstice coming up, finding the light within. The person who has not yet completely found the light within is now finding the light within. So you need to know this because it's so important for twin flames in July of 2023, that they are starting to find the light within that leads to the lovers, that leads to reunion, that leads to the sacred connection and reconnection. And so we got out of this whole reading, I only picked 6 tarot cards. Out of 6, I got 2 very sharp twin flame cards. So it really tells me that things are moving along to come together toward reunion. And again, we don't look at reunion as being a linear, singular event, but reunion is more of a process of merging, a process of coming together. And so that process is starting to make headway in July of 2023. And I hope you see the 3D physical results of that this month in July of 2023. And if you do twin flame, please put it in the comment section below if you've seen some physical signs. So your divine masculine reaching out to you, having a conversation, having a text conversation, phone, in person, having a date, right? Any of those things, please put it in the comment section below so I can just see how many of you are having those either serendipities where you're running into your twin flame, or DM reaching out because they want to create the opportunity to have those heart-to-heart conversations. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a twin flame boot camp or my meditation course. All the links are below. And I will see you in the next video.